You're watching Get Cruise Ship Info and more. In today's cruise news update for March 19, 2021, we will discuss 6 key topics. So stay tuned and enjoy the scenery while you get your daily dose of cruise news. But before we jump right into the video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video to stay updated with the latest news from the cruise industry and much more. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. AIDA Prima and AIDA Vita first ships to dock at New Dubai Cruise Terminal. In a press release announcement, the AIDA Prima and the AIDA Vita have become the first cruise ships to dock at the New Dubai Cruise Terminal. The two vessels, operated by AIDA Cruises, docked at the terminal on March 16, 2021. The new terminals at Dubai Harbor extend over 120,000 square meters. They are located between the islands of Blue Waters and the Palm Jumeirah, in the heart of Dubai. AIDA Cruises mentioned that the most popular sites, beautiful beaches, and world-famous landmarks of the city, such as the 250-meter high observation wheel in Dubai and the Burj Al Arab, are just a stone's throw away. The two international airports are also very easy to reach. Between late November 2021 and mid-April 2022, AIDA Cruises is offering 7-day trips to the Orient from Dubai. With the advantage of overnight stay, AIDA guests have the opportunity to discover the largest metropolis in the United Arab Emirates on various excursions. Other destinations on these voyages include Abu Dhabi and the Muscat in Oman. The United Arab Emirates has been one of the destinations of the AIDA fleet since 2006, together with its local partners. The cruise company said it has developed the region into one of the most popular cruise destinations for German vacationers in the winter months. In 2018, AIDA Cruises' parent company, Carnival Corporation, entered into a strategic partnership with Shamil Holding, with the aim of transforming Dubai into the major maritime tourism hub serving the region. Part of the agreement included the two companies developing the Dubai Cruise Terminal, where the first test run with the AIDA Prima and the AIDA Vita took place, to become the primary hub for Carnival Corporation's homeporting and transit operations in the region. Number 2. New Discovery Princess floats out at Fincantieri. The Discovery Princess, the 6th Royal-class ship-built Princess Cruises, floated out on March 18, 2021, at Fincantieri's shipyard in Monfalcone. Interior fittings will have begun, leading the vessel to delivery, scheduled next year for Princess, which is owned by Carnival Corporation. The 14500-ton ship is a sister vessel to the Royal Princess, Regal Princess, Majestic Princess, Sky Princess, and Enchanted Princess, which were all built and delivered in the same shipyard starting from 2013. The partnership between the Monfalcone Yard and Princess Cruises will continue with two next-generation cruise ships. These will be the largest built so far in Italy with a gross tonnage of 175,000 tons, will accommodate approximately 4,300 guests, and will be the first of the ship owner's fleet to be dual-fuel, powered primarily by liquefied natural gas. Deliveries are scheduled in 2023 and 2025. Number 3. Viking Sea docks at Bodrum Cruise Port to onboard crew members. Bodrum Cruise Port has revealed that it has welcomed Viking Cruises' Viking Sea for a technical call. Mentioned in a press release, the Viking Sea came to Bodrum, Turkey on March 13 for provisions and crew, in that way becoming the port's first ship of the season. The general manager of Bodrum Cruise Port, Haluk Slan, said that the technical call is a sign that the cruise industry is starting to revive after the pandemic. They have taken all necessary precautions in cooperation with the officials of the General Directorate of Border and Coast, Bodrum Port Authority, Bodrum Marine Police, and Bodrum Customs Directorate. The successful operation will also be an important reference for future calls, thanks to the strategic location of Turkey, its air connectivity, and ease of visa application. I believe that we will see many more calls to Bodrum, as well as the other Turkish cruise ports. Irfan Tunke, the CEO of Istanbul Shipping and the official agent of Viking Cruises, said that they have safely brought the crew of Viking Sea to Bodrum Cruise Port, where all regulations in line with the health and safety measures required by the Ministry of Transportation and Infrastructure were implemented. After the provision supply, disinfection of the luggage, the crew members of Viking Sea boarded the ship. Number 4. President Biden is relaxing travel restrictions. With widespread vaccination distribution in the United States, the Biden administration may relax some travel restrictions as soon as May. According to a CNBC report citing senior administration officials, the report said restrictions on travel with Mexico and Canada may be eased, as well as on travel from the UK, Europe, and Brazil. It would also follow in the footsteps of the UK opening to some tourism in May, including domestic cruising. That may also mean the SEA's framework for conditional sailing order could see revisions, or as some cruise sources have indicated, disappear entirely if the industry requires passengers to be vaccinated, rendering the virus an afterthought in most cases. The best case scenario per industry sources in responding to the SEA's framework for conditional sailing order is a 60 to 90-day process once the cruise lines get the technical regulations they are expecting shortly. Number 5. MSC Cruises to cruise the UK from May 20th, no vaccination required. This Cruises has announced that it will be offering a special range of short breaks and week-long cruises around the British Isles in summer 2021, starting from May 20th, for UK holidaymakers only. Departing from the new terminal in the port of Southampton, these first sailings will kick off with a series of short cruises and will be followed by 7-night sailings visiting some of the UK's favorite destinations and offering additional ports of embarkation to guests. The cruise line said all guests will be tested prior to embarkation, while non-vaccinated guests will also be required to show proof of negative test done within 72 hours prior to embarkation. Crew, in addition to the protocol-mandated test and 14-day quarantine prior to embarkation, will also receive weekly testing, in addition to other ongoing health monitoring measures. These cruises have carried more than 50,000 guests since its restart of operations in August 2020 under the protection of a health and safety protocol. Their industry-leading protocol was developed with input from international health experts, including their own Blue Ribbon expert group, and in close cooperation with relevant health, transport, and safety authorities, and was designed to respond to a fluctuating health situation ashore. This allowed them to support continued cruise operations in the Mediterranean through to today, safely welcoming guests on board from across the Schengen area, throughout the different phases of the evolution of the pandemic in the various countries. Number 6. Disney reveals new 2022 itineraries in Europe, Alaska, and the Caribbean. Disney Cruise Line has announced that it will offer families some new sailings around the world in summer 2022, including voyages to new destinations and ports of call in the Greek Isles, Mediterranean, Northern Europe, Alaska, and the Caribbean. The new additions include first-ever summer departures from Miami that will take guests to Disney's private island in the Bahamas, Castaway Cay. Bookings will open to the public on March 25, 2021. And with that, we wrap up our cruise news updates for March 19th. If you enjoyed this cruise news update, subscribe to my channel and like to this video would really be appreciated. I shall see you soon. Until then, please take care and stay safe.